Hello guys, good morning. How are you guys doing? I noticed that most people have complained that the reason their stomach is so big is because the Jennifer's reality, you're welcome. You're welcome to this live. A lot of people are complaining that the reason their tummy is looking so big, it's because they did not give birth in Nigeria, and they didn't get the chance to massage their tummy and press it. For me, my during my OMUGWO for the triplets, I didn't press my tummy, and when I had my second child, I didn't press my tummy. In fact, I think my last pregnancy, I told my mom I wanted to try to, tie my tummy. Please, guys, give this video a like. Thank you so much. Nello's side, welcome, sis. Thank you so much for the thumb up. God bless you guys. I remember telling my mom that, okay, let me try to tie my tummy. In fact, I just carry head tie and tied my tummy small. Hey, come and see. I say, hey, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. My mom said, will you remove that thing? I had to remove it. It's not funny. I was like, God, people who tie their tummy, they are really trying. I didn't tie my tummy, and my tummy is not big. It's just there. I won't say it's flat, because although some people think it's flat, it's not flat. So for those of you who live outside, who live abroad, how do you tie your tummy during OMUGWO, and what kind of meals? Like now in Nigeria, you have to take warm water while you are doing OMUGWO. You need to be taking warm water. You need to take pepper soup to produce breast milk, and also to, but one thing I know for sure is that if you want your tummy to really go down, what worked for me is to breastfeed your baby very well. A lot of women, they are breastfeeding, they will just put the breast this thing, the nipple, into the baby's mouth, and once the baby sucks more, they say, you don't do this, baby likes food too much. When you put the breast has 80% water, while the milk is just 20%. So if your baby does not suck so well, like you keep the baby to stay on the breast for a very long time. Yoga with Goga. Welcome, bro. Thank you so much for coming. Please give this video a like and share the video so that more people who are outside would join in and give us their own sense. Thank you so much, guys. Please give the video a like. So what is your take? For me, I'm giving my own experience. I breastfeed a lot, because when you put the breast milk, when you breastfeed the child, the baby stays longer on the breast. It now makes the breast milk come out. Because if the baby just comes and put the mouth, and you remove it, the baby only took water from your breast, not milk. So that is why sometimes you see some children are on exclusive and they are still looking malnourished, while the other ones are on exclusive and they are looking very healthy, because they have taken the real milk from the mother. So what other thing will I say? Okay, now during OMUGWO, wow, yoga, thank you. And I'm not even using I'm not even using the mic. Thank you so much. So if I need you guys to comment what during OMUGWO. For those of you who are non-Nigerians, OMUGWO means when a woman just puts to bed in Nigeria. When a woman just put to bed, that people coming to stay with her, they definitely during OMUGWO, they will give you different advice. They will tell you to drink warm water, don't drink room temperature water, don't drink cold water. They will tell you that when a child is having colic pain, you should give them grape water, all manner of things, coconut water. You should, when the baby is having longer nails, you should use the breast milk. Spice it up. You're welcome, sis. Thank you so much for coming. Please, guys, give this video a thumb up, share this video so that more people can come in. Like Spice It Now lives outside the country, so she can also share her own experience, or maybe she had visited someone who is doing OMUGWO before. What was it like? I'm giving my own Nigeria review on OMUGWO. Like now, if you discover that a lot of mothers will tell you that if the navel had not fallen, like the cord had not fallen, they will tell you to put paste. Some people will tell you to put one leaf like that so that the thing will fall fast. So many things, but what me I know is that the doctor, I follow what the doctor says. We should just use spirit and cotton wool to clean it every time, like as regular as possible, so that it can fall off fast. And one funny thing is I've noticed about the cord is that you can never see it fall. Even if you are looking at it like this, you can never see it fall. I tried to see if it will fall for my triplets. I said, okay, maybe because they were three, let me try to see if it will fall for my boy. I was looking at it like this, the thing fell, I didn't see. That's how to know that God is really mindful, God is great. God will hide. There are things God wants to keep away from us, no matter how much we try to want to. Yes, it falls when you're not looking. Spicy, you are right. Me, I was even looking like this, looking. I don't know how it fell. To show you how serious that thing is, you know. OMUGWO is not the period of OMUGWO. You notice a lot of things during the BCG. That's the vaccination for the babies. We have the BCG, which is the first immunization for the baby to take. You have the 3 weeks immunization, you have the 6 weeks immunization, you have the 3 months immunization, you have I think the 6 weeks immunization, you have the 10-month immunization. And all of these immunizations, you need to keep your cats very well so that you don't miss out on anyone, so that the baby will take complete dose of their immunization. I don't know how it's done abroad, but I know definitely abroad you will definitely follow what the doctor says. Abroad, nobody will come and be telling you what our African parents will tell us, that you have to do it this way, you have to tie your tummy. You see a lot of people trying to tie their tummy, and then some people who live abroad will say, your own tummy is flat because you had somebody back home to tie it. Then me, I'm giving you my own honest review that I didn't tie my tummy. I never did, and my tummy is still manageable. My tummy is still manageable. So if you know that you live abroad, how do you do your OMUGWO over there? And you know the good thing is that most Nigerians, when they put to bed, they must have told their mothers to buy them cloves. Cloves is what we call in Nigeria, in Hausa language, Kenamfari, and different kind of local seeds. Yes, Nello, you can't see it. It's like that. So clove is this natural, herbs you use when you want to do, maybe there are different types of herbs, but this cloves, you can use it to do your tea, you can use it to do anything. It's really very nice. It also helps the women's on that knit the women. You understand what I mean? Honestly, yeah, nobody's saying flat tummy. Aside the hospitals, I just see. No, I have to read that. I have to read that. Aside the hospital, they just don't bother about all the things, you see. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, in Africa, we bother about everything. We bother about everything. We just want our tummy to be flat. We want, some people don't even breastfeed their babies because they don't want their this thing breast to fall, according to what they say. But the truth is that whether you breastfeed your baby or not, these things will fall. As you age, everything goes. Amazing Grandma's channel, welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming. Good morning. Here I think it's already afternoon. Thank you so much for coming to our live. Please, guys, as you come in, give us a thumb up, share this video, please, so that others can join us. Thank you so much for that. So I decided to do this video to hear from another person's opinion, and I'm happy that Spice It Up has said it. Yes, spice it. When the time comes, it will fall. Breast will fall. It's a natural, it's a biological thing. So whether, I've seen so many women will tell you that they will express it with the bottle so that the breast will not fall. Breast will fall. It's just like wrinkles. There are people that will not wrinkle fast, but as the age comes, they will still wrinkle. There will still be wrinkles. So no matter how many cream you rub on your face so that you don't have wrinkles, wrinkles shall come. They will come, definitely. So it's not a matter of, God has planned out all these things. that we will grow up and we'll become young, and then as babies we become toddlers, then we now become, you know, youth and all. So before you know it, yes, breast must fall, Nello. That's the truth. No matter how much you try to protect it. So I discovered that abroad they don't really care about these things we we worry ourselves over. They don't care about it. Once the doctors have told you what they want you to do medically, they want it. But in Nigeria, it's not like that. They will tell you somebody needs to come and press your stomach. I think it happens majorly in Africa, not just Nigeria. They will tell you to come and press your stomach, press it with hot water. They will now boil very hot water and give you to sit on it so that every blood in your system will come out. Some people will even want to bat you. They will put their hand in certain corners to bring out some things. It's not easy, eh? Doing omugwo in Nigeria is not easy. Then they'll be giving you pepper soup. Yes, so all this using leaves to bat baby and drink for flat tummy is not, it does not happen abroad. Hey, did you hear what Owadia is saying? It doesn't happen like that abroad. It's just Nigeria, Africa that we do. You know, I'm not trying to say that what Nigeria or Africans are doing during Omugwo is bad. We cannot throw away our culture. They are good because they use herbs to do it, right? Everything natural is what they use to do it. So if somebody gives you vegetables to eat, if somebody gives you herbs to take, if somebody decides to, but it's okay because it's natural. They are natural products. So I'm not trying to say that it's bad. I'm just trying to compare. And then for those of you who live, yes, it's our culture. Nothing is wrong with it. It's definitely our culture. So we will embrace our culture, but it's just that when we try to compare it to see those who live outside the country, how do they do it there? Have you ever witnessed somebody doing omugwo abroad having it the same way those of us who live in Nigeria do ours? That's just why we are doing this video. Let us begin to, because what I know in Nigeria is that you have to, I advise people, breastfeed your baby very, very well. It does them so much good. Breastfeed them very well. Another thing is, aside the fact that breastfeeding makes your baby's brain very smart, it also controls the hygiene. Like now you are breastfeeding your baby, and you don't need to tell people to help you wash the baby's bottles if you don't have the time to wash it. So what you do is, as you come back from wherever you go to, maybe you went to the market or went out for, you know, a shopping in the mall, just please wash your nipple very well with clean water and wash your hands properly before you breastfeed your baby. Because I see some mothers, they just come back, bam, carry baby, start breastfeeding. They've not, you have to take water first so that the breast milk will pump well. Yes, breastfeeding prevents infection and helps bonding. Yes, it does. So I encourage people to breastfeed. But if you don't have the, maybe because of health issues you cannot breastfeed, it's still okay. You can do well with the formula and it will still help, but ensure that you maintain serious hygiene. Washing of the bottles. Once you finish feeding the baby with the bottle, wash it, use hot water and rinse it. Make the mouth clean. Leave it clean always. Then put water and turn it upside down for it to sterilize properly. So basically that's it. Omugwo, after here in Nigeria, after 10 let's say 7 days, the 8th day you do the baby's naming, and then after, then your mother will either come or your husband's mother will come and they will stay with you. Friends will come. But out in abroad there, when you give birth, if your mom cannot come, you are alone. Hey, Daddy Bella is in the building. Those of you that want to grow your channel, please go to Daddy Bella after this live. Go there. He will help you with your WH and bananas. So thank you guys. Thank you, Daddy Bella, for the thumb up. Thank you for coming. Please guys, share this video. So for those who live abroad, omugwo is not like us, because in Nigeria you have so many people around you to help out, except you don't want people to help out. But outside that, it is very, very important to get help. But if you live outside the country, it's you and your baby and your husband. Just you, your baby, your husband. Nobody is coming to help you to say, let me help you carry baby, except you are in a church where they just decided to build a community where they can help out people who have just put to bed. Outside that, omugwo in Nigeria is easier than abroad, because abroad you don't have people coming to help you. Before you even process visa for your mother, if they don't give them visa, then you're on your own. If your father, there are some fathers that go for omugwo. Now, since Ukwa changed the narrative in the film Ukwa, a lot of parents, a lot of fathers now go for Mugo. Thank you so much for joining in. We have 7 million people in the building. Please give the host a thumb up and share this video so that others can join in. It's not going to be a very long video. It's not going to be a long video. Yes, mothers are doing it alone. Spice it, you are right. Omugo is very tough. Omugo is very tough outside, and yoga is speaking to grandma. So Omugo abroad is very tough. You don't see people coming to help you like it's done in Nigeria, where you see your church members, your cousins, your relations who naturally want to come and stay with you. You know, one thing about during the time for Omugo, the mother needs to rest very well, because the times the baby will be sleeping, the mother is awake. So if you have anybody who has just put to bed, please try to give the person a helping hand. They need to rest, they need to sleep well. That's not the time for them to begin to cook. Here in Nigeria, if your mother is around, or your auntie or your cousins, they'll be the one to do the cooking for you while you will sleep more. And maybe you know, if you are not sleeping, you'll be catching up on something. That's not the time for a mother to be doing all the laundry. No. I remembered when I was pregnant with the triplet, I would wash clothes, I would cook, I would go to the market. One day my husband was just looking at me like, this is too much. So when I gave birth to my last son, he stopped me from washing clothes. And for 6 years now, I've never washed clothes. So basically, when I know I've paid my own due somehow. So if you're a man watching this and your wife had just put to bed, I think you should take a lot of burden off her. Let her rest well, because there's this depression that comes with when a woman had just put to bed. It wasn't easy, spicy too. It wasn't easy. In fact, when the triplets were 5 months, I was alone. Yes, Anna Song TV, you are very right, sis. You need to rest. You need people to always come and help you, because depression is bad. And do you know that? Let me tell you something. Most women that you hear that they carried something and you know, kpai their baby and gave their baby something to kpai. You know what I mean? Because of YouTube, this thing. Those women were depressed. No mother in her right sense will go through childbirth and want to take the life of her baby. So if you know what I mean, it is depression that makes women take the lives of their babies. Is depression, because they are depressed and they don't have help. And especially when the woman gives put to bed and she doesn't have money, and she has to still leave the baby at home to go and hustle to be able to feed the family. It puts the woman under serious depression and all. So that's the period that as a man you're supposed to pamper the woman. There are some women that if you go to a woman that just put to bed during Omugo, don't insist on carrying their baby if they don't want you to. Charity, welcome sis, welcome. Thank you so much guys for coming. Please give the host a like and share the video. Thank you. If you go to visit a mother who is going through Omugo and she doesn't want you to carry her baby, don't insist. A lot of mothers, you know, they cling to the baby because of they're actually going through a phase in their life. Don't insist. Like me now, there are most of my friends that have never carried their babies until they were grown. When I go to, yes, postpartum depression, yes, it's very real. So when you go to your friend's house, your auntie's house, and you want to carry their baby and they say no. In fact, if once a baby is put in a cot, it shows that the person or the mother don't want you to carry that baby. Just respect their respect their decision and leave the baby, so that there will be no issue. I remember one time in the triplets, one of them was breathing abnormally, and then one of my uncle's wives now said, this boy is not breathing well. They were now trying to put me under pressure, but because I've read up on a lot of things, while I was immediately, they checked me and saw that I had triplet. Azizat showed, welcome sis, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Immediately the doctors did a scan on me and told me that I had twins. And then a week later, they checked me and saw that I had triplets. They saw 3 heartbeats. I began to read up on multiple birth children. And I know that it's even some children can be born and be breathing very fast. It's normal. It's not like they have a birth defect or anything. So they were disturbing me. And another thing I want to advise mothers going through OMUGWO process is that when people come with different advice, just say okay and don't argue with them. Just say okay, but do the one that is in your mind and the one in line with what your doctor says. Because I remember that time, my son was breathing very fast. They said, take this boy to the hospital, this, that. I said, this boy is fine. When I went to the hospital, the doctor said the boy was okay. And his neck was not balancing well. The doctor said it was okay. It was normal. Hey, boss baby, come see. Welcome, sis. Come see, you're welcome. Thank you. Charity, you are very correct. Some people will insist. Some people, sorry about that network. Some Charity, you are very correct. Some people will insist, who came to do OMUGWO, they will insist that you do their bidding. You must do as they say. If you don't do that, they will pick offense. In fact, some of them will even pack their load and say they are leaving the OMUGWO. Meanwhile, abroad is not like that. Abroad, they would, people will say, ma'am, do you need help? That's for those who will help you, right? They don't push you to do things. But in Nigeria or OMUGWO, they'll push you to do as in things. You'll be wondering, you'll be like the doctor. They'll say, hey, forget doctors. Our mothers did it in so time. This is our time. We will do it our own way. Hey, God. And sometimes I'll just look at these women. I'm like, it is well. They will tell you that in their own time, they use paste, this toothpaste to put it in the cord and it fell. That in our own time, children of these days, they don't listen to their parents. Hey, that. My mom didn't even give me wahala. It was my uncle's wife. She was on my case. Exactly. Abroad OMUGWO, they ask for help. They ask you if they could help you. As in, they will not just come Guam and begin to say things or profile solution. In Nigeria, it's not like that. In Nigeria, as they are coming to your house, they have already started telling you, especially when you're a first-time mom. Hey, you will hear story like you will hear gist too. Hey God, hey, they don't used to do like this. They don't used to do it this way. Lie down like this, stand up like this, bend like this, eat like this. I remember when I gave birth to the triplets, I was breastfeeding them very well, so my mom was scared for me. So when they asked me in the morning, what do you want to eat? I'll say they should give me Indomie and dry fish. There's this dry fish from Cross River that is very expensive but nice. I said they should add it, then add maybe pepper. That's what I felt like eating. Charity. After CS, they want you to bath with hot water. No, now. They should allow the wound heal first. See, hot water bath is majorly for people who give birth the other way. It's not compulsory for people with CS, but sometimes it's good to drink your normal hot water you get. But when the mother tells you that, okay, this is how I feel, I think they should also listen to the mothers, because some aunties, some mothers, some relatives are very funny. I'm telling you, spice it up with over there. They don't have joy. They give it to you like they tell you, like they put it to you that you must do it. I don't know if you understand. As in, if you hear people share their OMUGWO experience in Nigeria, you'll be wondering, peaceful family, you're welcome. Welcome to our stream. Thank you for the thumb up, guys. Thank you for sharing me. Thank you. They don't have joy, you. Oh, come see, they don't have joy at all. So I just felt that we should talk about this thing. If you go to somebody's house, Spicy that said it, that abroad they drink cold water. There's nothing like hot water. But you know, in our place, we believe in our tradition here in Nigeria, we believe that if the mother uses hot water to bath and drinks hot water, it will help the blood come out very well, so that nothing will be left in the mother of the baby's system, right? And we won't blame them. It is our tradition. We believe in herbs, and herbs do really help. They really help. We cannot take that away from herbs. They do help. But the thing is that yes, so because of charity say there's competition of who to do omugwo because of the benefits. Yes, I see that a lot. A lot of people go for omugwo because they know that when they are leaving, you definitely buy clothes for them. You definitely buy things for them. That's the truth. That's just the truth, my dear. Some people, if they even come for your omugwo and you don't give them anything, wahala dey. True mamle, welcome ma'am, welcome to our live. Please give this video a like and share. Thank you very much. Some of them, they will give you this look like, what do you even know? First time mother. They will just give you that look and you'll be wondering, is it not still, as in the doctors have taught you this, the nurses have taught you this, but that's your own. No. They must say they want it their own way. They want it their own way. So guys, I just said let's come out here and discuss. I wanted to know, since me I know more about the Nigerian omugwo, how is it done abroad? Funnily enough, Kamsi, I'm not even using this thing. Toya's family, welcome sis. I'm not using how they call it, StreamYard. It's just normal YouTube live stream I'm doing. If not, over there I would have been up here since. Welcome to everyone who just joined the live. Thank you. Give the host a thumb up and share. This video is not going to be a long video. In the next 2 minutes we'll be done. I just wanted us to share our opinions. In Nigeria you will have help, but the help is that you will spend money, because people will definitely come to help you, and they will need you to do same foot of omugwo for them. You have to buy wrappers. Some people, you have to buy your mother Hollandis. You need to buy her certain things. The people that came to help, like when we had our triplets, we needed to find a way for my uncle's wife also, who came to assist. You understand? It was not easy, but we thank God for the omugwo process. And during the Nigerian omugwo, you must have kernel oil. Those of you who are not Nigerians, kernel oil is that oil that comes out from the kernel inside a palm nut. The kernel, you boil it and extract the oil. And they will tell you that the kernel oil that is made by a woman who is still menstruating and who is still married is not effective. Because anyway, one day I'll do a video on kernel oil where I'll tell you people everything about kernel oil. You see, Kamsi is saying that because she lives in the UK, that she did her omugwo with herself and her husband. That is what I was saying earlier. I said if men are watching this, when your wife puts to bed, she needs all the help she can get. So it's good that Kamsi's husband helped to press her tummy with, to tie her tummy while they were outside the country. So it's to show you that this is typically a Nigerian thing. Omugwo is something that we need to definitely join to do. So guys, thank you so much for joining, for coming to this live. Please still share this video, still give it a thumb up so that other people can rewatch. I don't want it to be very long, and the network is already very busy. Thank you so much. See you guys in our next video. Bye. I'll give you the benefits in my another video, spice it, of kernel oil. I'll give you the benefits and the business in it also. See you guys. Bye.